Have you ever felt in a situation where it was not priority for others? Have you ever had a moment when you had a great idea, did an excellent job, or contributed significantly but didn't get the recognition? If so, know that this is really hard to deal with. Unfortunately, even when we try our best to put the welfare of others first, it may be that no one notices or pretends not to recognize our worth. Continuing to try to please people who do not value your effort can end up being discouraging. And without a doubt, reversing this situation is a challenge. The feeling of devaluation is even more intense when it comes from close people, such as family members, friends, or partners. According to the Stoic philosophy, we should not depend on the recognition of others, because often it simply will not come. Therefore, waiting for this is a recipe for frustration. But what if I said there are ways to become a priority in someone's life and be more recognized? In fact, if you understand and apply the principles we are going to discuss, it is quite possible that this will happen. There are steps that can help you stand out on someone's priority list. By following these 9 tips, you can ensure that people who really care about you recognize your importance in their lives. Now that we understand the problem, it's time to change the approach and learn the solution. Let's get started. Everyone is welcome to another channel video. Before we proceed, I would ask you to watch until the end, because every step is fundamental. Step 1. Create the fear of losing yourself. This is one of the most effective psychological techniques to become a priority. Often, people are more motivated by fear of losing something than by the prospect of gaining it. If you want someone to see you as important, you should make them fear losing you. To do that, start distancing yourself emotionally, avoid sharing your feelings and confidences, and start balancing your time with others. This will make the person feel that you are not as important to them as before. This is a powerful technique, but it should be used with caution. If you move too far away, the person may give up trying to get it back. Therefore, use this approach with wisdom and balance. Step 2. Avoid being always available. The saying, quality over quantity, applies to various areas of life, including relationships. If you aspire to be a priority in someone's life, you may need to become less available. The more approachable you are, the more likely you are to be considered a sure thing. This does not mean that you should be available only when it suits you, but it is time to prioritize yourself. Convey the message that you have a life beyond them and that you are not waiting for them alone. This will make your presence more valued. Step 3. Keep some mystery. People are usually attracted to the enigmatic and mysterious. The fascination with the unknown can be captivating and often creates a deeper connection. If you want to be seen as a priority, avoid revealing everything about yourself immediately. Give tips about your hobbies and interests, but without going into too much detail. Answer questions vaguely and don't delve into your past. The goal is to keep the other person intrigued and eager to find out more about you. Over time, this may make her see you as a priority in her life. Step 4. Allow them to invest in you. This step is delicate and should be handled with care. Consider, who is most likely to see it as a priority? Someone who has invested in you or someone who has not? The answer is clear. For someone to see you as important, it is essential to allow that person to invest time and energy in you. This can be done by refusing plans you know you won't be able to fulfill and showing that your time is valuable. Don't always be available. Make them wait for you. This attitude will send the message that you are someone special and need to strive to save your time. However, remember to use this technique sparingly to avoid unwanted results. Step 5. Prioritize your needs. This does not mean being selfish, but recognizing your own needs. Don't put yourself in situations where you are not treated as you deserve. By surrounding yourself with people who consider you a priority, you increase the chances of being seen in the same way. It is crucial to remember that you cannot control the feelings of others, but you can control how you feel about yourself. If you want to be a priority in someone's life, make sure that you are a priority in your own life. Step 6. Don't put them at the center of your life. People often feel attracted to what they can't have. The more one feels that he must fight for something, the more desire it generates. You probably heard the expression, "the grass of the neighbor is always greener." This symbolizes the tendency to feel more captivated by what one does not possess. This step emphasizes the importance of keeping a certain distance, making your presence more valued. This will convey the message that you are not desperate for their attention. Step 7. Stop starting communication all the time. If you find yourself constantly starting conversations with someone important in your life, it may be time to take a step back. Although it may seem contradictory, when you are always the initiator, the other person may come to give your effort as certain and see it as less important. The alternative? Simply stop starting communication and watch what happens. If the other person really cares, they will make an effort to contact you. Step 8. Create your own happiness. If you want to become a priority in someone's life, it is essential that you create your own happiness, rather than relying on someone else to feel good. While it is good to have someone to trust, depending on someone else for your happiness can lead to disappointment. Also, when we depend on others to be happy, we are not really living our own lives. We are living according to their agendas and priorities, which can generate resentment over time. If you want to be a priority in someone's life, it is essential that you create your own happiness. This will not only make you more satisfied and fulfilled in the long run, but it will also make you look more balanced and confident. People who are confident and emotionally independent are naturally more attractive. Step 9. Be willing to walk away. The idea of walking away from someone we value can be scary, but it's a necessary step. When you show that you are not afraid to walk away, you are showing that you will accept nothing less than what you deserve. The right person will naturally see you as a priority and make the effort to keep you in your life. Remember that your part is to do what is right, what is within your grasp, and you should feel good about it. Don't always expect immediate recognition. Over time, people will start to appreciate you the way you deserve. Conclusion. The way to becoming a priority. These 9 steps aim to help you stand out and be valued in others' lives. We've all had times when we feel neglected or not prioritized, but it's important to remember that each of us has a unique journey. Others' priorities do not always reflect our true value. Instead of letting these situations affect your self-esteem, use them as opportunities for your own growth. The key is to put yourself first. Take care of your happiness and well-being. Over time, others will start to notice and give due value. Even if other people don't put you at the top of their list, you can and should always give yourself the priority you deserve. This is not selfishness. It is self-compassion and determination. By doing this, you will be able to build healthier relationships, make more goal-aligned decisions, and live a fuller, more meaningful life. Now, how about diving into 7 deep lessons that will elevate your self-worth and strengthen your inner strength to face the challenges of life? As Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not over the external events. Understand this, and you will find strength." In a world where emotions can behave like turbulent waves, how do we find our anchor? Come with us as we explore profound lessons inspired by the wisdom of the great Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius. These lessons are the key to mastering your emotions and navigating life's storms with unshakable resolution. But before we embark on this journey, we would like to ask you to like this video. Your support helps us spread the Stoic philosophy, and if you are not yet enrolled in the channel, we recommend that you register and activate the bell so you don't miss any of our video lessons. Lesson 1. Define your self-worth from the inside out. We live in a world that constantly bombards us with external standards and expectations of success. Therefore, it is essential to embark on a journey of self-knowledge and understand that your self-appreciation is, above all, something intrinsic. It does not depend on your position, financial status, appearance, or the opinions of others. Your self-worth, in its purest essence, is a reflection of your value as a human being. It exists simply because you exist. Recognizing this truth is the first step to defining your self-worth internally. To truly internalize this lesson, it is important to practice self-reflection. Take time to identify your values, beliefs, and strengths. Understand that your self-worth is closely linked to your uniqueness. This unique combination of qualities, experiences, and perspectives that make you who you are. Raising your self-worth means embarking on a journey of self-acceptance, what it implies to abandon the need for external validation and embrace the idea that you are enough exactly as you are. It is about honoring your authenticity and understanding that your self-worth should not fluctuate based on the circumstances or the judgment of others. Lesson 2. Cultivate self-compassion. One of the biggest obstacles to self-appreciation is self-criticism. Many of us live with an unrelenting internal critic who can easily undermine our self-esteem. To raise your self-worth, it is essential to cultivate self-compassion. This means treating yourself with the same kindness, understanding, and forgiveness that you would offer a dear friend in a time of difficulty. Self-compassion involves extending empathy and support to yourself, especially in times of doubt, failure, or difficulty. To develop this practice, start by recognizing that making mistakes and facing setbacks is a natural part of the human experience. Instead of criticizing yourself for your failures, offer words of encouragement and understanding to yourself. Talk to yourself as you would a friend who needs support. Practicing self-compassion does not mean ignoring personal growth or responsibility. On the contrary, it means recognizing your humanity and responding to your own suffering with affection and tenderness. Lesson 3. Set healthy boundaries. Keeping clear and healthy boundaries is essential to preserve and strengthen your self-worth. Boundaries are the invisible lines that determine what you accept and what you do not accept in various areas of your life, whether it's relationships, work, or personal space. Establishing and maintaining these boundaries is an act of self-respect. This involves identifying your needs and values and communicating these limits clearly to others. Well-defined boundaries protect your emotional and mental well-being, ensuring you are not exploited or mistreated. Learning to say no when necessary is a crucial part of this process, even if it initially feels uncomfortable. This means putting your own needs and well-being as a priority, without feeling guilty. Keeping healthy boundaries allows you to align your life with your self-worth. This means that you invest your time and energy in activities and relationships that respect your values and principles. Lesson 4. Practice self-care. Self-appreciation thrives in an environment of self-care. This involves a range of activities and practices that place your physical health, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being as a priority. Self-care is a continuous and intentional effort to nurture and take care of yourself. Start by understanding that taking care of yourself is not selfishness, but an essential need for a balanced life. This includes taking time to relax, participating in activities that bring you joy and satisfaction, maintaining your physical health through exercise and good nutrition, and meeting your emotional and mental needs. By practicing self-care, you send yourself a clear message. You are worthy of love, attention, and care. This reinforces the idea that your well-being is non-negotiable. Self-care recharges your energy, increases your resilience, and allows you to present yourself at your best in all areas of life. Consider establishing a self-care routine that meets your preferences and needs. Prioritize this practice as a non-negotiable part of your day-to-day, weekly, and even monthly. Thus, you create an environment where your self-appreciation not only exists, but flourishes. Lesson 5. Embrace your uniqueness. Comparison is one of the greatest enemies of self-worth. We often diminish our value by comparing ourselves to others. To strengthen your self-worth, it is crucial to fully embrace your uniqueness. Start by recognizing that you are unique, with your own set of skills, weaknesses, experiences, and aspirations. Your journey is exclusively yours, and comparing it with others is neither fair nor accurate. Instead of fixating on what others have or achieve, celebrate what is special and valuable about you. His uniqueness is not a weakness, but a source of strength. This is what distinguishes him and makes his contributions to the world unique. Accepting your individuality deepens your sense of self-worth, because you focus on your own path instead of looking at the achievements of others. Continue to celebrate your uniqueness and remember that diversity is what makes the world richer and more beautiful. Your individuality is a source of strength and a reason to value yourself even more. Lesson 6. Learn and grow. Self-worth is not a fixed attribute. It evolves as you learn and grow. This lesson encourages you to adopt a mindset of continuous growth. Look at challenges, failures, and setbacks as opportunities for learning, not as reflections of your value. Each experience you have, whether positive or negative, contributes to your journey of self-discovery and strengthening your self-worth. To incorporate this lesson, it is important to be willing to step out of your comfort zone, seek new experiences, acquire knowledge, and actively pursue personal development. The learning journey is a testament to your strength and resilience, further elevating your sense of self-worth. Remember that your value is not only in your achievements, but also in your willingness to learn from your experiences. By doing so, you acknowledge that your value remains intact, regardless of external outcomes or the judgments of others. Lesson 7. Surround yourself with positivity. The environment you live in and the people you relate to have a significant impact on your self-worth. This lesson highlights the importance of cultivating a positive and supportive environment that strengthens your sense of worth. Evaluate your social circle and the spaces you frequent. Are they motivating, nutritious, and aligned with your values? Or do they suck your energy, generate doubts, and damage your self-esteem? To elevate your self-worth, make conscious choices to create a positive environment. Surround yourself with people who elevate you, celebrate your achievements, and offer support in difficult times. Keep away from those who bring negativity or toxicity to your life. A positive environment will help you feel more empowered and connected to your true essence. Also, seek to consume content and engage in activities that inspire and motivate you. Prioritize experiences that are in line with your values and that nourish your self-worth. A positive environment reinforces your belief in your own value and encourages you to continue to walk towards personal growth. As you internalize and practice these lessons, you will realize that your sense of self-worth will become a solid foundation for a more authentic and fulfilling life. Remember that self-appreciation is not a point of arrival, but a continuous journey. With each step, you strengthen your confidence and your belief in yourself. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey of self-discovery and empowerment. We hope these lessons have inspired you to elevate your self-worth and live a life of authenticity and self-compassion. Finally, I want to sincerely congratulate you for coming through to the end of this video. It shows your genuine desire to evolve as a person. If you liked the content, leave a comment and your like. If you are not yet registered in the channel, I would like to invite you to subscribe. Stoicism is full of valuable teachings that we can apply in our daily lives, so I encourage you to continue learning about this powerful philosophy. See you next time.